Yeah, that's the key thing with Acolyte and Zombie. They can just be so annoying that if you've got Tal's in lead, them two can just keep the team going while Talzin revives everyone. Officer Gibbo, yeah, you like me. Too many things to go for. You do have a lot of energy on the new account. That's sort of how I felt when I was doing Corky. You know, them opening levels, you just blast through them. It's when you get to about level 40 you start, I won't say struggling, but you slow down. The level ups just come so fast. Right, let's move the camera. So, Crimson is up against Tolor. And I've already given people a sneak preview in the stream, but this is what we're going to be coming up, what I put down, and so on. Alright, no attacks by the looks of it. I put the Dark Lord of the Sith down, well, both of them. I've copied the teams that Temin came up against a couple of weeks ago, and I thought, you know what, that person basically flipped me the bird, so I'm flipping it back to someone just to test it. Down here I've gone a little bit lighter because I know that my fleet isn't that good, so I've tried protecting it. So yeah, I've just put some bounty hunters. They have tripped people up of late, and I've also put Phoenix. Right at the bottom, got some bleh teams. Not much more to say there. So, what are we up against? We've got bounty hunters, much stronger than mine on here. Got clones, although 5s isn't in the last spot. I don't think that really matters, but it's still something to take note of. Then we've got Basti, GMY, Jolie, and First Order. Double Taunt could be a bit frustrating there. Let's just show you the full roster. So that's his arena team. He runs Palpatine, Thrawn, Zion, Basti, and Nihilus. Full roster has got Rey, CLS, well, Rey Jedi Training, not Rey. Let's see what else has not been shown so far. We've got R2, Scion. We've got Finn. We've got Han, Chewie, Nihilus, BB-8. But yeah, I think he's put quite a few strong teams on defense. He's saved himself Rey and CLS for offense. But I can't see anything else that's that big. I certainly don't think he's got enough to take down both my teams in front of the fleet. I started, I leveled up 4 times completing my dailies. Brilliant, isn't it? It's the one good thing I would say about being free to play still, because you get that progress, whereas if you do the Hyperdrive bundle, you've bought it. You know, it's like the idea you unlock it and it's like pew, 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 pew. That's it. And it's just a normal account. Okay. Alright, I'm going to leave this in for a minute. It's like, okay. What are we doing? This music always finds its way into my streams. What I've got for offense. I've got JKR. I've got Geos. I've got Old Republic. I've got Padme. I've got Imps. I've got Treya. There's a few good teams that I could make use with. So, let's see. I feel like I need a light counter to that Bastila team. Not a completely light, but just a little light. I'm wondering if Padme could do it. Thoughts? Padme should be Padme Snips Annie. Only reason I wouldn't put Annie in, no Zeta, 4-star, and only Gear 9. exactly. So, my thought process is that Padme's got double Zeta, so it'll be a well-protected team in some ways. So let's just have a look at always a choice. Whenever a light side ally loses protection up, they recover 5% health. Allies can't gain or lose bonus turn meter, which is helpful with Yoda. Whenever an enemy attacks out of turn, Padme... the game protection up increased to 40% if Padme is the leader. So there are going to be attacks out of turn in that defense with Bast and Yoda. That shouldn't be a problem. No tank, shred through Jolie. Alright, let's give it a go then, because it's the first time I've used Padme on offense, so let's see how she does. And back we go. So get protection up first, Padme middle ability. Alright, let's get some retribution while we're at it. Let's do that. Let's do a big hit. Come on. Come on. Ooh, okay. Kenobi having that buff immunity really wrecked it. Come on. 12 stacks didn't even get through that. Come on, there we go. Come on. This courage just isn't building. Doesn't help that Ahsoka got smacked out so easily. Six stacks of courage, that isn't too bad, but I really need Kenobi to taunt. Oh, okay. The unique's gone, and yeah. I'm retreating. Prevent preload. Okay, not good. That was a bad start. I feel like that will be doable once I've built it up just a little bit more, because like I said, Anakin's the optimal one, and yeah, there's just them few little components that are needed. I feel like the idea is still okay, that would have worked, it's just the gear and the mods just weren't ready. If anything, Padme's always been a low priority for me compared to some squads, so she probably needs just a bit more health and whatnot. Yeah, I'll admit, a rally full of snips would help. I've beaten this exact team with the team you were using before. I guess that's just gear level dependent. Yeah. Me Padme's gear 8, me Ahsoka's gear 11, and Kenobi's relic 5. So I was really banking on Kenobi being able to taunt and keep the other two going, but he got buff immunity straight away. Didn't see Yoda as relics. Yeah, that one hurts as well. Okay, I'm going to try and take this team out. Simple reason, I want to see how it gets on. So, we're going to use the Geos I've got. I feel quite comfortable using this because it should get rid of taunts that Cruel put up. Okay. Disposes. I'll admit, it won't deal health-based damage from Newt Zeta, but I'm not using it for that. Okay. Let's go that. One more. Okay, do a basic. Let's blind First Order Stormtrooper. Pop some more extortion out. And Bigot. There we go. Taunt up, please. Let's go all in. Ugh, okay, another bit of extortion for your crew. Won't really hurt you, but you can act like it does. Let's get an expose if we can. Just do another extortion while we're at it. Can we get blind? That's nice. And a bigot. Okay, 51 banners. Could have been a teeny weeny bit cleaner, but I will take that. Ash. Bastity makes Jolie a tad harder too. Yeah, the extra tenacity. So, a little bit of a misjudgment there, but we can still clear it. I'm thinking to myself, I'm wondering if it'd be worth trying a mirror match. But maybe that's a bit overkill. I've lost Kenobi, but I don't think it's worth throwing JKR at it. I need to see what's behind, because then I know what I need to throw here. I'm going to try and make an assumption that he can't beat my top front. If he can beat Darth Revan with HK and Malak. Oh no, it's not HK and Malak, it's Darth Revan, Sith Empire Trooper and HK. And he can also beat Palpatine, Bastila Fallen and Malak. He's better than I thought. Officer Gibbo, looks like Padme is going on defense next round. I will agree there, she is. She didn't do me much good there. In fact, next round, what I might do, I might spread these two out and put Padme there. Because I do like this as a combo. I do think they could be really annoying to break down. But equally, just one of them could be annoying. You know, those two teams could protect both of these walls, whereas Padme could maybe just reinforce the top. It could cause a trip up. Yeah, I think we're going to go a mirror match here. I think if there's anything small at the back, Revan can do something with Hoda. So, let's try that. Okay, there Yoda's a bit faster. But my Basti's faster. Let's do that. Let's spread what we got just for a bit of foresight. Come on. Do Bast, there we go, thank you. That's what I needed, just get rid of all that gunk. Deal what Basti's done on the other side, and we're nearly there with Jolie. That didn't help, but it's not the end of the world. Let's spread some of this good stuff to our team, and let's get a whack on Jolie, finish him off. Nice and easy. Okay, let's see if we can get rid of Basti on their team. This is one of them situations where you just know that I know my team is better, so it's like, you just have to play it right. Steal that. Let's do a big hit on Bastila. And one more really should do her. There we go. Dual basic. Can we get stunned? Nope. Spread what we've got again. Let's get a bit repetitive this. Come on. Right, back wall open. Cost me some banners, but we're open. What have you got here? Ooh, okay, sneaky. Put Ray back there. So that's another team he hasn't got. So I'm looking at that and thinking, he isn't breaking down my top wall. Anyone disagree? If he can knock down my my front wall, I'm amazed. He's only got CLS. Just to remind people. He's got CLS and Palpatine. Even if he got good RNG with that Palpatine, he wouldn't be able to take down Malik and Bastila. So all I've got to do now is be efficient. Just try not to lose cheap banners like I did at the front. Let's even take some of these cheap stuff out then. I mean, we've got Rey here, so let's do Revan. Let's do Oda and Anakin. Why not? Just know what fun when people do that. Are you talking about myself here? Oh, we went way too hard on defense. I thought... Oh. To be honest, I felt like I'd gone hard on defense with that front wall, so I was like, is this me? But yeah, it's like we had that a few times with Tem in last round, and that really wrecked me because, don't get me wrong, if I've done it a little bit here, I thought he can't beat me here, so I'm going to just put it down. But it does hurt, you know. If this guy streams, I will apologise to him now because it does wreck from a streaming point of view, but equally it's like, it's a good way of getting your win. I should be right back, no problem. Let's try this. Ooh, okay. Come on, can we get that Master's Training there? And a bit of that. Probably going to trick a Saviour any second. Wow, we didn't get Saviour. Had he already triggered it? Wow. Alright, Revan, you're carrying this. Alright, turn meter up. Ooh, okay. Yeah. Over there. I'm not completely surprised at that with Anakin, but still, I'm a bit surprised. You know, I know he was frail, so I was expecting him to struggle, but that healing immunity from Rey really wrecked him. Yeah, he triggered it with the undispellable healing immunity. I'm really amazed there, though. It really caught me off guard, because it must have been a case that the blows sort of triggered so that he lost his life, and then lost the second life immediately. Really bad back-to-back, that, though. I got the win, but it catches you out, doesn't it? Yeah, it was a bit of a rare one, that. I mean, I'm glad that my JKR's big, because that just rode me through it, but yeah, it was a bit touch and go, that. Okay. I'm thinking one of these two deserve my Imperial Troopers. So let's just try and deal with this front wall a bit. What have we got left? We've got some Old Republic, we've got the Imperial Troopers, we've got some leftover Geonosians and Traya. I'm thinking that Traya would be good there because they're going to attack at a turn. And there isn't as much of that in these two either. So let's try Traya. Where are you? There you go. I'm not going to throw Scion and Nihilus in. I mean, they're 3 and 4 star, but they're not ready. So let's do what we've done recently. Let's give them Canderous and Juani. That should be enough. Should be enough. I am working on Scion and Nihilus. Alright, AoEs. That tenacity up really wrecks. Didn't really want that, but let's just send that over there to Juani. Can we do this? And another. I wasn't too worried about the sacrifice then, because I thought, even if 5 Zag got the Zeta, which I didn't see, Isolate should prevent it from triggering, surely. Oh, okay. Giovanni bit the dust there. Get rid of Echo. Oh, okay. Just need something that Rex can tickle with that. Yeah, let's give him Thrawn. Yeah, a bit of a rough end, that one. "36 banners. Okay, back here. Let's put the imps in. Oh, didn't want snow, I wanted range. There we go. I'll admit, I'm blasting through these a bit, but it's like, if anything, I've got something interesting with Temmin coming up, so I'm curious what people think about Temmin. Alright, can we wipe Tarkin out? Counter-attack wipes Tarkin out, lovely. Can we get rid of TIE Fighter Pilot? Yes. Okay. Easy. 54 banners. There are just Phoenix and Bounty Hunters left now. Let's use these here. It's going to be a rough end as far as that Phoenix team, but this will be a good time to see if Phoenix do lose to most things. Okay, Big Z, thank you for the taunt. You know, you really took your time there. Come on. Can't do much more than that. Oh, okay, yeah, no big surprises, but just gotta keep attacking. Let's get that. Oh, okay. Let's just keep going. Oh, 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 oh. Damage immunity, so let's go for Boba. Oh, 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 don't go for mission. Don't go for mission. Right, blind. There we go. Come on, go get Boba out. Okay, wow. Bombardment. Come on. Django, your time's come, bud. Ooh. You like to run snow instead of start for the Imps in 3v3. I get that, I've just had a promotion as well, I will check that out. I understand that a little bit, but for me, I feel like Stark's the one that gets the Terminator train going, so I can't really justify losing him. I do get where you're coming from, though, because Snow is so important. It's like, in 5v5s, you want Snow to be the one who deals the damage, so when you take him out, you do ask the question, who's the damage dealer, so for me, I can't justify dropping range because of the retribution and the fact that he keeps the buffs flowing. But for me, Stark's just the one who also keeps things going. It's really tricky. Gives out 2 buffs. Is it crit damage and crit chance? I can't remember off the top of my head. Range does as well, yeah. Just missed a comment from before, Officer Gibbo. I remember when Darth Sidious was the most broken character in the game because of his healing immunity. That definitely feels like a long time ago for me. Wasn't when I was around. I'm tempted to try and use the Geos somehow, but I haven't really got a team for them. Let's try this for now. Could always try some form of Rebel mirror match, but let's see how these get on for now. Officer Gibbo's redeemed ad time. At the switch over, bud. Okay. Can we stun Kanan so he doesn't taunt? Yes. Okay. Big it. Needed bigger, but put crit chance up. Practical advantage, lovely. Okay, come on. Do a basic. Clear that off Horn. Come on. Need more attacks. Oh, lovely. Go for Kanan. Not a lot of speed on their team. You know, that's the first turn they've taken. Alright. Oh, great. Tactical advantage. Let's go for Kanan, just try and slow him down a bit. Bang. Do that. Come on, Atbar Cleanse. Thank you. Okay, Zeb. Time's gone, bud. Come on. Right. Ooh, the SWGOH saw you in Cub stream the other day. Oh, Fishes. There we go. How you doing, Fishes? I was asking myself that. Have I been in Cub stream this week? I couldn't remember that. I pop on every now and again, but I didn't think I've been in that one. Okay, last thing to do, Fleet. Houndstooth 5's Ahsoka. I did see someone in DBs last night. I can't remember who it was off the top of my head, but I remember seeing him thinking, oh yeah, I've never seen you in my streams. Just reinforces that bigger community thing. Go on, let's use them. Really like Cubs, he's honestly such a chill bloke. I've got to admit, I've warmed to watching more of Cubs lately than I have of Arnold, for the simple reason. It feels like Arnold's very intense all the time. It's like the, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Galactic Empire! And Cubs like, hey guys, how you doing? Sort of thing. It's not that I don't like Arnold still, it's just like, chill man, chill. Just Gear 12 Newt finally. I know where you're coming from, Ash. I know where you're coming from. Okay, can we get the Vulture in? I've got to admit, Ash tends to have too much energy to handle. You know, he's got about 6 farms on the go. Come on. It's like I'm quite proud how my Newt's Gear 10. With a Zeta. Alright, let's get Ahsoka out. Can we wipe the 5s out? Yes, we can. Cool. SWGOH. Yeah, well, Cubsy actually reads you in the chat and Arnold has too many fans to interact with him. There is a bit of that as well. I mean, I felt like that with DB last night. He was reading a lot of my comments and it's something that I think the bigger you get, it does get lost. And I don't... How do you phrase this? It's not like if I got like to Arnold's level ever, I wouldn't be reading the chat, but it's like I can understand where the problem comes because it's like I can actually stop and just catch up. Whereas his chat thing's going up and up and up constantly. You just can't stop. You have to just basically grab what you see. So I have sympathy there, but yeah, it's one of those things where you think maybe that's where the super chat comes in. Okay, where's my button? There it is. Oh man, he's so good. Favourite Sep so far. I mean, I put the Zeta on him. You know, I wasn't convinced by the Zeta, but it does seem to be doing something, so it's like, fair enough. Gibbo, that's honestly how I found your stream. I was randomly looking at people streaming this on Twitch with a lower view count so that I could engage with them. And I found your stream and I've stuck around ever since. I mean, I appreciate that. If anything, I like that because that's sort of what I aim for. You know, not necessarily the low view count. I don't really want that. But, you know, it's like the idea that I think I want to essentially talk to people. You know, it's why I try and engage in the chat a little bit. You know, I want opinions on things. Thank you for the bits, Ash. You know, if I just wanted to play this on my own, I'd have carried on doing the videos I started on YouTube with, which was it was alright, you know, I did my Grand Arena, you know, alright, but it wasn't exciting. You know, it's like doing the streams, you're talking to people, you know, you get vetting opinions. If play like this as well, if someone says try this and it works, feels great for both parties. So I clap a lot and I feel like I'm always making a big noise in my mic, but I honestly don't think this guy's got enough to beat me. I honestly don't. So I will put a screenshot on YouTube just to show how it finished off, but yeah, I'm not convinced. So I'm going to take Officer Gibbo's request, and I'm going to cash in that ad break again. I believe I can do it now. Let's have a look at it. Oh, hang on, we have got the feat before I log off here. Erodium. 150 crystals, not bad considering today's arena position. Right, so we're over on Tamin. You know, I keep saying it like this, and I think to myself, I'd love it soon to. Well, I can't wait to be able to do. We're over on Corky now, even if it's just going to be like 10 minutes of GAC. A new season of Jack Ryan. Now that was a helpful ad. Are you expecting adverts for, like, say, Ryzen motherboards or something? I've just come up with two random things there. I don't know if Ryzen do motherboards. Okay. I've been going on about this matchup a lot because this guy has really got me outscored a little bit. Okay, so Jack Ahmed. And so we've got CLS, Wigs, and Hanar to an arena. So, you don't really think much of it. Let's have a look at what else he's got. So, let's just ignore them first four tunes for a second. Now, I haven't counted these, I've seen these on the bot, but... ...57 gear 12s versus my 7. Add into that as well, that even the lowliest here in Resistance Pilot has fully 5e mods. This guy has been laser focused on what he wants. Now you can agree, disagree on whether it is good what he's got, but he has been laser focused. You know, you click on any tune here, you're going to find 5e mods, and you're going to see gear 12. But you can tell he's laser focused because scroll down more, and you're down barely just a few lines, and you're on level 1s. He's got them to 7-star, but he's done nothing with them because he doesn't want to do anything with them. So, even before I've seen his defense, I'm praising this guy. I mean, I personally think it's a shame not leveling up Bosk, but he hasn't gone for Bounty Hunters, so it's like, if he's not going for Bounty Hunters, why level him? So, yeah, I'm full of praise for this guy. Even though I don't particularly agree with some things he's farmed, if he's farmed what he's happy with, full praise for him, because he has gone laser focused with the gear. You know, just to see these level 1s, then suddenly going up to gear 11s and gear 12s, incredible. So, this is going to be very interesting. I'm curious what he's put down, and what he's not down. All but fleet. Let's see. All one battles on the top front wall. I'm just refreshing because I feel like the chat's not caught up. Don't know if anyone's talking or if I'm just not catching it. But yeah, just while that's happening, bottom wall. Both one battle. That's a little disappointing because I did give throne back to Dooku and Django. A little disappointing. Bottom wall, all one battles. Bit of a shame that Akbar Biggs Biston couldn't pull off a surprise banner steal again, but oh well. You're in HSIF, so I won't be talking. No problem, Mash. We've got home one here. One battle gave Biston a tickle and thought, nah, I'll leave it. So, I've got a real tough round here. Got 1907 to hit. He's put down Tarkin, TIE Fighter Pilot, and Snowtrooper. Double Zeta Tarkin, which I haven't seen before. Got double Zeta Crew, Zeta Kylo, and Fox. We've got Bastila Yoda Kenobi. Over here we've got Traya Maul Sidious, which is a weird mix. We've got Daka Zombie Initiate. Now, after last time, I'm not taking Night Sisters for... I'm not taking them lightly whatsoever. So, I've got tough teams here. Let's have a look at what I brought in. So we've got my CLS unit as usual. We've got Bosk. We've got Clones, Palpatine. We've got Nest. We've got Ewoks. We've got some Mishmash Night Sisters that are left over. More Bounty Hunters with Bomb Squad, as I'm calling them. We've got the Jedi. We've got more Ewoks, more Phoenix. So yeah, by this point we are scraping the bottom of the barrel. No point lying there. And this is where I'm concerned because I'm facing all Gear 12s, whereas I've only got Gear 11s at best for some teams. So there's going to be quite a few mismatches here. Let's just get rid of that. So, let's have a look at this top wall again for a second. Who's with Crew and Bast? It's Tarkin. I'm trying to think of a team that goes under Health and maybe Night Sisters, but I've got Talzin and that's it, I think. I'm sure I put Sarge on defense. Yeah, I did. Sarge is on defense. It's annoying because I could really do with clearing the character sections because that's the only way I can level points. I could afford... If he'd slipped up somewhere I could take advantage, but he hasn't. I'm thinking Bounty Hunters might be good here. Okay, so I know about Traya's leadership. Attacks at a turn, they basically deal damage to the person attacking. The unique. At the start of each Sith ally's turn, Traya dispels all debuffs on them and deals damage equal to 5% of the max health for each debuff dispelled. When allied Nihilus or Scion are critically hit or inflicted with the debuff, Traya gains 12% offense. So that won't matter here. It makes me think Bounty Hunters are the way to go here. So, let's try it. Let's go for Bosk, Boba, and Greedo. Oh, hang on, no, I don't use Greedo, I use Cad. Let's try that. Rutland, watch out for the healing immunity from Sidious if you take boss lead. Thank you very much for that tip. Like I say, they're all 5e mods, but it doesn't necessarily mean that they're all good speed mods. Let's get an ability block if we can. Yeah, we go on Sidious, that's helpful. Ugh. Okay, Daze, but to be honest, that helps me out with what's her face, Traya. Okay, tap over there on Sidious. Another tap here. Come on, there we go. Contract triggered. One more for Sidious. Bye-bye. Okay, I'll pop a taunt up, even though it won't do much. Oh, won't do much. It won't do anything. I forgot that buffs don't apply. Okay, let's just try and keep more quiet. Won't do much because I'm sure he'll dispel debuffs, but let's just keep whacking away at him. Just so you can slow him down a little. There we go. Okay, so Bosk's doing me a favour here. He's soaking up all the damage, all the debuffs, and hopefully between Boba and Cad they can just whittle her down. There we go. Oh, one more. 54 banners. Pretty clean in the end. So, Night Sisters. 1990 Night Sisters. Let's have a reminder of what Daka's lead does. 50% health, 50% defense. Right. So it's going to make Daka tankier. Going to make Zombie tankier. So I need something that's got high damage, really. I'm thinking of Fulcrum. I haven't really got a good leader for her. Must have put Stormtrooper on defense. Who did I put him with? No, he's not on defense there. Did I put him at the front? Yeah, I put him with Leia and Barn Boy. Alright, that was a bit silly of me. I could sacrifice old Ben. Let's try that. Let's put old Ben, Fulcrum. Only reason, right? Only reason I'm thinking of it. One of these abilities, is it that intercepts one? No. One of them is supposedly an offense up ability. There we go. Target of our ally gains offense up for 2 turns. I'll tell you one thing I'm missing though, which I do need to find. I think that's actually a good reason to bring in Ezra. I hadn't got this spell. Although maybe Chopper could do that. I like that. 2 tanks, damage, damage for with Ahsoka. Sorry, we've got Chopper with his basic spread buffs. That'll help Fulcrum's Whirlwind. So let's give it a go. Bit kooky, but I don't want to overcommit on this one. But I don't want to undercommit either. Let's just do basic for now. Get rid of the taunt. Put a taunt of our own. Okay, let's steal what buffs we've got. Try and get an early Whirlwind on Zombie. Pop a taunt up here as well, just spread the damage a bit. The idea I've got in mind is to try and keep hitting Zombie. Just for a bit, to try and get the Endless Horde down. Okay, not good with Chop Solo, so pop a taunt up. Zombie's coming back for me. Do a basic. Do that. This doesn't look good. This looks like it could be a timeout at best. That doesn't help when you get an evasion. think I need something with healing immunity. Doesn't help that zombie. Last time I put it on screen, it popped up clear. So let's see if it has a similar reaction. There we go. Something about you guys seeing it. It's as if it wills it along a little bit more. Okay. Fleet payout. Rank 15. Okay, I'll take that. I've had a few run-ins with my fleet shard the last couple of days, so I'm quite happy to leave that there. Okay, so 1 battle lost here. I'm not too upset about that, because the preload on Dakar could have been nasty. Pugster, just going to test that Streamless thing out, so you probably get an alert. Oh, okay. No problem. Anyone think this could work? She's got a Zeta on a lead. Cyan's not incredibly tanky, but it could work. There we go, that's what we're talking about, is it? Not high enough gear. Yeah, that was my concern. I've got ability mats on him now. I mean, Nihilus is... Oh, hang on. Didn't mean click on Cyan. Nihilus has at least got ability mats now, bar Lord of Hunger. But yeah, maybe I'm gonna have to go this route. I just don't know who put us a third here, because I've got control of sorts with Palpatine and the stuns, and I've got some form of damage invader, but yeah. Chris, where did the majority of the non-film characters come from? Never seen Darth Zombie before. Yeah, we've got... Okay, let's just go through some of them, right? Because there are a few big ones. Captain Rex, he's the Clone Wars. Emphas Nest was Han Solo. Summers, hello there. Ewoks, Return of the Jedi. Night Sisters, the Clone Wars. Let's see. Bastila and the Old Republic from Knights of the Old Republic. I'm okay. I'm doing good. I've had a crash, but I'm doing okay. How are you doing? I've just realised I've got the camera in the way. There we go. Hopefully I've just run through those alright verbally. Okay, so we've got more clones. Again, the Clone Wars. Ezra is from Star Wars Rebels. Let's see who else we got. Scarif Rebel Pathfinder's Rogue One. Darth Treyarch from KOTOR 2. Yeah, I didn't want General Kenobi then. I know you were talking about one faction in particular there, Chris. It was the Darth Zombie. So Zombie's part of the Night Sisters. They were in the Clone Wars television series. They're essentially like the magic-y side of the Force. So, yeah, they were a little bit interesting. It's a safe bet, to be honest. It's either the Clone Wars Rebels or one of the films that have come out since Disney took over, like Solo. That's what Bandu Chewie would be a part of. Yeah. Newt, Dooku, Django, GG, Nest. Newt Stration. Oh, have I just read that? I've read that somewhere else. I'm all over the place right now. This crash has got me again. Alright, so I need to taunt this spell for Zombie. I could do with a buff immunity for an Acolyte. That's the tricky one. I Don't really know who's got buff immunity. Nest might. Yeah, she's got buff immunity. Anyone think Nest could do this? Maybe with Hoda? I've just realised I can't see the chat. No wonder I'm struggling. Where's that gone? There we go. I've been solely reliant on it being on the screen of the stream. I haven't been actually seeing it anywhere else. There we go, I'm a bit better now. Darth Zombie equals Scion. Oh, right, okay. Yeah, Darth Scion was Knights of the Old Republic 2. Cool, they're in Fallen Order 2. Night Sisters, that is. Yeah, I'm going to say I've come across the Night Sisters and that. I forgot all about that, though. I've only been to Dathomir once, and that was quite brief, as it turned out. Summers, will we be getting 7 out of 7 Grand Arena? No. Hard luck there. Hard luck. Let me go here, leader. That could be interesting. Okay, so Padme's got no Zetas, right? But light side allies have 30% max health. That's not a bad thing just to throw onto Nest. Come on, let's run it. Padme, Hoda, Nest. We're talking about Daka. We're talking about Daka Zombie Acolyte. The way I see it, like I said, there's no big damage as far as like Asajj. There's no plague with Talzin. There's no real revives except for Daka. So all I really need to do is to be able to home in on Daka. Got 3 votes for yes. Let's give it a whirl. Let's give it a whirl. And computer, I am asking you nicely, please do not crash again because I am running out of squads. Oh wow, okay. I know she's only there for the leadership, but damn, Padme got wallop there. Okay. Bit of days. Let's give that to Nest. There you go, girl. Yeah, may as well heal up. Won't last you long, but... Alright, let's go here. Can't really do much about Initiate. I wasn't talking to you. But that device there that I don't want named just for the fact that it's going to interrupt me. Doesn't half like thinking I'm talking to it. Yeah, I think you've done your job, Oda, unfortunately. Wow, okay. Not good. Look. Ah! Preloaded. Ah. I knew this was going to be a nasty opponent. I knew they were going to be nasty. It's one of those things where even if you know it, you can't really do much about it. They won't do much. How about me, Wox? Ewoks are a bit of a Hail Mary, but at least I can keep reviving them. What's your tenacity on Nest? It's very high, crazy high. It's a speed that probably I suffered with there. 140. I'm going to say that was incredible as far as how many stuns Daka landed. 140%. You're thinking that one are good. Where is it? Grand Arena. I mean, I couldn't put more tenacity on, that's the thing. Have I got a faster team? I've got teams, it's just... I need to see what's behind. I know they're all Gear 12. But, you know, he's got that many Gear 12 teams, he won't not have a Gear 12 back wall. It's just a case of... I'm now out, if you like. It's like I've got these 5 relics. And then I'm really dealing with my scraps. So I am going to go with the Ewoks. I'm going to just see if that will do it. The trouble is I haven't got something here to get around Zombie. But I need Wicket and Elder. I need Elder to keep reviving. I need Wicket for the stealth. So that makes me think, should I sacrifice the leadership and put in Paplu? Should I try Paplu in the lead? I mean, I know I lose speed there, but I don't know. Streamlabs. Oh, okay, it's checking me out here. I was going to say. Ash, got bounce. Laters. No problem, Ash. See you around. I'll tell you what, right? I can't actually guarantee getting around these. In the sense, I need some good teams to knock this lot down. So I'm going to throw CLS at it. I want to see what's behind. I think I've already thrown 2 at it. I've got to see what it is. At least if I see what's behind, then I know if he threw some level 1s back there. Tell you what, Chewie's got good tenacity on him, and he always gets stunned and dazed by gas. Okay. Let's do that. Okay. Overkill. Rutland just looked up tenacity down. It takes away... Oh, hang on, I can't read that from here. 90, is it that 90 something % tenacity from a character? So if it lands, you won't be resisting much. Yeah, it does make sense regarding what happened there with Nest. It's just, it does suck a bit. Yep, all Gear 12. Although, that is a bit weird. Very tough opponent, this. I'm giving him full praise because I think he's earned it. He's farmed really well. I mean, I know I've misplayed down here, right? I know I took 3 battles there when I shouldn't. Wiki Plays has joined JJ's. Thank you very much. I'll admit, I was caught off guard because that was a different animation. I'm thinking, what's going on there? But yes, Wiki Plays, hello there. I'm curious, Pugster, have you altered something there, or is that really just something random that's gone on? Don't like pointing fingers at a mod, but it was just like, what's going on here? Let's get the recent events up. Okay, that Phasma team, that shouldn't be too tricky for something semi-competent. Phoenix, even though they're Gear 12, they should be beatable. There's Akbar there with 2 tanks. All needs some damage. This is the trouble, I just don't feel like I've got 6 teams. That's what's doing me here. I mean, anyone else disagree with me? I'm not seeing 6 teams here. I mean, we can keep trying, obviously, it's just definitely a lot harder. Alright, where do you think we can throw the Ewoks? Because, oh, hang on, Pugster, no, I've just added a few commands. I'll admit, Wiki Plays, you did catch me off guard there. I mean, I'm wondering if it's like a font thing, you know, like maybe he's got a specific font and it tricks the font thing on here. I can't think what you call it. It tricks Streamlabs. Either way, pretty cool if that's the case. I really didn't like having to use CLS how I did. Really didn't like it. Let's throw the Ewoks here. Let's give this a go. Wow, okay. Rough start. Understatement, but let's try and carry on. Won't do much because I'm going to say I need a turn. Alda needs to take a turn pronto. There we go. Got Chirper back. Right. All in on First Order Officer. Yeah, let's do that. Oh, okay. Oh, hands off Alda. Hands off Alda. Retribution, there we go. Oh. Okay, under stealth you go. Alda's out, that's good. Okay, AoE. Come on, basics. Whoa, 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 whoa. You know what, you can have that again, Wicket, just... Okay, we got Chirper back, that's good. Back under stealth you go, Alda. Wow! Whoa! Ooh. Wowzer! I've got to put him under stealth. It won't do much, but I've got to try. AoE. Jeez Louise. This is, for anyone who doesn't play this game, right, the best way I can describe it is, Gear 12 is, it's the old max standard. So, a year ago, or just under a year ago, you got a character to Gear 12, you'd taken them as far as you could get taken. And it's only in the last year they've introduced Gear 13 and Ralix, which are like the levels of beyond. So the fact that he's got all of these characters at Gear 12 is frightening for me, because I'm at the point where I'm taking characters to Gear 12 and then Ralix, whereas this guy's mostly only taken them to Gear 12, but he's done it crazy efficient as well. You know, I am full of praise for him. I don't know how he's been so efficient. Chris, that was wild close. It was. If I can make this a respectable scoreline right now, I'll take it. I'm trying to think where I can use certain teams. I mean, it's like I'd like to try the clones up here, but I get the feeling that Bast's taunt will just make me look like an idiot. I mean, I'm going to ask again. I always do that wrong. Estelle, maybe drop some money on gear. I wouldn't rule that out, because all of those characters must have required a load of stun guns. I'm not even talking about eyeballs and all the other stuff. Stun guns must have been the biggest hurdle. And if his GP is around mine, I don't know how he's managed to get past the stun gun crunch other than buying them. I mean, that's what, 1400 crystals a stun gun, so... Well, while I'm waiting for the poll, let's have a look. How much is 1400 crystals? Alright, you can pay 20 quid for 2,800, so we're talking a tenner for 1,400. So you could buy 2 stun guns for it. I mean, arguably, if you're playing the game that way and you're happy putting 20 quid in a week, you could do that. You could say to yourself, right, 20 quid a week, I'll buy myself a stun gun. I don't know if you can buy 2, but if you say 1 at least, you're probably just getting through that gear crunch. Right, we've got 1 vote for no on Shakrex 5 versus Bast. That's the Bast team we're talking about. Estelle, don't mention stun guns. I'd say they're a nightmare. Any other votes on this? Because honestly, I've got 1 for no, but I also know who voted it, Pugster. I could do with someone who actually plays the game actually giving me an opinion. I don't like being rude to Pug there, but it's like... yeah. Anything, I'm not sure where to throw the clones otherwise. I mean, I could try... It'd be a waste on Phoenix, either of them. It'd be a waste on here. So... I don't really know where else to put him. I can't use him on crew because he resists health-based damage, which is Rex's big move. So yeah. I think I'm going to have to try Bast. Even though the poll says no, I'm going to have to try it. So yeah. Sorry to override that. I need the health and protection recovery as well. Otherwise, I'd put Echo in instead of Shaq, but I need that leadership. Let's try it. You menace. More like assertive. Okay. All in on Kenobi, why not? 10 meter up. Won't get through the tenacity, but let's just cope for now. 5's down. Right, let's go for Yoda. Come on. Oh. Okay. Huckster, I'll be honest, I got no idea what I voted for. Yeah, don't worry, I guessed. You were right. That means much to you. One thing, you don't need to play the game to actually know what's right and what's not. I go back to it. This guy's won here purely on crazy efficiency, and he deserves it. You farm with that much efficiency, whether you're paying for it or not, you do deserve the win. Oh. Right, I am not getting past this. As much as I would like to think I am, the most I could try and do is tickle his Phoenix. Let's do that. Just try and get some pride in here. Yeah, Fox is a beast, especially at this level. You know, my Fox is doing okay, and he's about gear 9, so... Yeah, get to gear 12, or 13, or Relic 7. You're really getting crazy. Okay, AoE. Big hit. Needed slightly bigger. There we go. Just Kanan. And big hit. There we go. So yeah, not making a dent, but like I say, we'll maybe try and go out with a bit of respect here. Didn't want that. Who was that again? That was... I'll tell you what, just for the heck of it, I'm going to try that Bass team on this crew team, just in case. I mean, it's preloaded, it's going to be a nightmare, but why not? Okay, let's do a basic. Let's do that. Let's spread... well, there isn't much to spread, but let's spread it. That stuns Wrecking Bast. Wrecked. Okay, back to the back wall. May as well try and clean up. We've got... Falzin, we've got... Actually, I'll tell you what. I won't try the Sith Triumvirate out. I am not winning this. They are poorly geared. I know all the reasons I shouldn't do this. But you know what? I want to see how they handle. Let's go. Okay, Pain. Let's pop some stuff on Stormtrooper on. Let's get rid of that off old Ben. Let's just do a basic there. Put Pain on him. Let's isolate old Stormtrooper on, send it to Nihilus. Let's drain life. Cooldown's increased. Let's go for Stormtrooper on. Big hit on that bar. Big hit. May as well get that from there. Do that on Atbar. Another bit of pain. Just keep whittling away at Atbar. Summers, I think I'm so lucky to get 7 out of 7 in Grand Arena. I have seen your roster before, and you've got a good roster, so to get 7 out of 7, you're doing well. Because obviously you'll be coming up against people with the similar size rosters. J Berkeley 101 is now following. Hello there, how you doing? Let's put that onto Scion, and for the first time in a long time, Hal by Hatred. I can't remember the last time in any game mode I actually triggered it in time with Scion, because I usually throw him in when it's like Last Chance Saloon. So yeah. That feels good. For those of you who don't know, like Pugster and Chris, Hal by Hatred, it's essentially... It causes Scion to revive, so he becomes such a nuisance. I haven't had a lot of that fun, so I'm taking it. There we go. Let's just finish off old Ben. 51 banners. Hey. And can we wipe this one out just for pride? Let's chuck hair in. I know this won't make much sense, but let's just chuck them in. Oh, look, this is the definition of confusion, chucking a Phoenix leader with R2 and C-3PO, but I don't really care at this point. It's like, I can't win. Let's just do some kooky stuff. Everyone on stealth bar R2. Go for Ezra, he's the damage dealer. There we go, it shot. I feel like this would have been a good thumbnail, to be honest, but it's not really worth it now. Yeah, once again on the stealth bar R2. Confuse Chopper some more. Estelle, are clones really worth it without Shaq? Yeah, I mean, I could have used the trio Rex Echo 5s. I don't think it would have done me any good here. But they are a good trio. And I know Ash advocates for using Anakin lead. That is good as well. So, yeah, they're definitely worth farming without Shack or Gas. Yeah, Officer Gibbo's fairly right. Get them as early as you can, but there is a good point as well that don't make them the first priority, because if you're going to have... if you're going after Shack, you've got to wait until you can get to Ardno 5A, and that takes a long time. So... sort of treat them as a side project. It's a bit of what I'm doing right now on all my accounts, of just get the shards when I see them, you know, but don't worry about gearing them too high, because they gain viability more when you've got Shaq. I would advise Estelle do what he's doing though, just source opinions, because if you're doing another account, you really do benefit from asking people what they've done, what they regret. It's like me, my biggest regret was wasting so much time on Tamming. I farmed Mace Windu for a long time, and then you realise, oh yeah, it's rubbish. I think everyone would do that though, or at least not everyone, but a lot of people will have gone for Mace thinking, oh yeah, Mace will be good. For the record, this gun looked so bad on the battle logs. It took me over 2.5 minutes to take down a non-lead team. There we go. Jake Barkley, I need to get 2,000 up till 2,000 XP till level 85. I have no energy and I've done my daily challenges. What do I do? How many crystals have you got? If you've got 300, I'd do some Cantina battles or mob battles. I know when I was trying to just find that last little bit of XP, that's what I did. I just tried to get me final crystals over the line. But yeah, mob battles or Cantina. I'd weigh up the XP though that you get per battle. mean, I can have a look now, because like I say, I'm not going to beat these three teams. I don't like having a 400 banner deficit, but I've... Hang on, let me just try these Knights Sisters. If anything, I can then say to myself I threw everything at it. Or everything good. About 15, I've just used 200, wow. Yeah, I can't think of anything myself. I mean, if you've done your dailies, you don't get anything from the, like, the actual challenges, like the ability mats or anything like that. So, yeah, you don't get anything from an arena. I think it's just a case of you just gotta wait for your refresh or for another energy, bonus energy time. But like this, I can understand anyone wanting to get level 85. I mean, on Corky, I'm really trying, but if anything, maybe this is a sign that getting GAC isn't all that. I mean, don't get me wrong, I enjoy it. I wouldn't stream it if I didn't, but you get these moments in GAC when you're like, ow, that hurts. You know. I've got to give this guy credit. I keep going back to it. He may only have 4 or 5... He has 4 relics, but 57 gear 12s. I am stunned. He's got less GP than me as well. I'm at 3.04. He's at 2.9. You know, I found some rubbish. I'm not going to lie. I keep going back to Atbar because he's the big one. Atbar relic 7. You know, I've done it for Fleet, but it's costing me. We're in the Rhodium League now. Got 150 crystals. And some other stuff. But, do I need that for Chewie? Yeah, I do. Good timing, that. Ooh, okay. So I'm going to wrap the stream up now. I have enjoyed this. It's been a bit of a weird one. Corky, I'm glad I was able to just include a little bit at the end. We've had a bit of Temming with bad GAC luck again. Crimson thankfully seems to have won his GAC, so I'm grateful for that. I was really upset Crimson got locked out of the last one, but it was my own fault, so I couldn't complain. But yeah, Crimson's hopefully back with a win, so that's good. But yeah, I've had a good stream in general. We've had a couple of followers, a couple of subscribers even, or resubs. Chris, catch you later, mate. Thank you very much. I'll be back Saturday now. I have to try and remember what day of the week we're on. But yeah, I keep saying to myself I'm going to try and do a stream at some point. To be honest, I've not done a YouTube video yet for another game like Hitman or for KOTOR, so it might be tomorrow I do a KOTOR recording and I'll just try and have to edit it late in the day. But all I know is my voice is going now, so I haven't really got the mojo to record it now. Alright, so I'm going to put the end credits up. It might lose a few I've been in the stream just for the fact that when the recording cut, it did cut them off. But anyone who has followed, subscribed, or even just contributed to the stream, thank you very much. And yeah, I'll be back on Saturday. See you all. Bye-bye. So just to add, I have had resubs from Chris Rising, and I've had a resub from the Officer Gibbo. I've also had bits from Ash, so those are the ones that have been missed off. Thanks for watching, folks. See ya. Bye-bye.